What's up, guys? Welcome to Cara's Cucina, YouTube's first and only Emmy-nominated cooking show. I'm Cara Di Falco. My special guest today is my good friend Sarah Pearson, owner of Culinary Concepts in Fairfield. She's going to show us how to make a great sauce for your steak. Sarah, thanks so much for letting us come in and invade you for a little while today. I appreciate it.
Of course. Thanks for coming.
Can you tell us a little bit about what we're making today?
We're going to make a basic mushroom and red wine sauce for a steak, and it could even be transferred to chicken or any other kind of dish that you want to finish off with a sauce.
Very nice. Okay, so talk to me a little bit about ingredients. What do we have here?
So instead of your normal garlic and onions, we're going to use shallots.
Okay.
I'm a huge shallot fan.
I like shallots myself, yes.
Anything that calls for onions, I generally
swap in with shallots.
So we're going to do garlic and shallots, a little oil, butter, and then we're going to cook our mushrooms, let the juices come out, and then add a little bit of flour, thicken up the sauce, add our liquids, and pour it over our steak.
Excellent. All right, so let's get started. We'll get this heated up.
So we're going to heat our pan to like a medium. And I just have extra virgin olive oil, a couple tablespoons, and a tablespoon of butter. And then we're gonna just let the butter melt and get warm, and then we will add our garlic and shallots.
So while our butter and oil is getting warm, we have our beautiful dining space behind us here, and then it's also a full commercial kitchen. So
yes.
Talk to me a little bit about what Culinary Concepts is.
So pretty much anything that needs food or involves food we can handle.
Okay.
So we rent out the kitchen to small food businesses because in New Jersey you have to have a licensed commercial kitchen to make and sell a product. And that looks like mostly people that you see at like your farmers markets or any kind of pop-up event, things like that. Some other caterers and meal prep people. And then in addition to that, I do catering as well. So we use this space for any on-site events, generally like networking events or anything demo or hands-on like we do together, cooking classes and things like that. So.
Very nice. All right, we're at about where we need to be here, right?
Yes, so I'm gonna go add 2 shallots and 3 cloves of garlic. And let them go for a couple minutes till you can start to smell them and the layers of the shallots break up.
Okay. So we have about 8 ounces of white mushrooms?
Yes, white mushrooms that I sliced. You can buy them pre-sliced if you want. And you know, if you have other mushrooms or you prefer like the baby portobellas, pretty much any would work.
Any mushroom will work.
And then we're gonna go ahead and salt these so that the liquids come out.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people don't realize how much water is in mushrooms.
And you really want to get it out before you start adding liquids, and then you end up
with a very too much. Yeah.
So just salt and pepper. And these go for about 5 minutes, and they get deeper in color, and all the juices come out.
Okay, our mushrooms have deepened in color. We've got some liquid in the bottom of our pan. What's next?
So we're gonna kind of spread the mushrooms out to the side, and then we're gonna add a drop of oil. And a little bit of flour, and make a little bit of a roux.
And for people who don't know, a roux is, I mean, it's basically fat and flour, but what is its purpose?
It will thicken anything.
Okay.
Sometimes, you know, cornstarch and water you can mix together outside of a pan. And if you've already put the liquid in, you can add the cornstarch roux, and it'll thicken it from there. But this is if you remember to do it from the beginning. So just let that cook for a second. You don't want it to get too brown. Some people say cook your roux to a deep color. It really depends on what you're making, but the flour taste really doesn't stay for that long.
Doesn't stay for that long.
So just a couple bubbles.
And if somebody wanted to make this gluten-free, they would basically just let it cook a little longer till it reduces to the right thickness, correct?
Yes. Yeah, or add a little less liquid or the cornstarch.
Or go switch to cornstarch.
Yep. So we're gonna coat the mushrooms with the roux that we made. And then we're gonna add some red wine, about a cup.
Awesome.
You're gonna pour that in and just wanna scrape the bottom of the pan a little bit because that flour will stick. And then we're gonna let that come to a boil, and then add a little bit of chicken stock.
Cool. All right, we're boiling.
We brought the wine to a boil, gotten the alcohol out of it, And we're gonna add a little bit of chicken stock, maybe like a half to 3/4 of a cup.
Okay.
And again, with this, you know, you can add more. You can always add more roux. And even if you only have this much mushrooms, you can make more sauce with it. It doesn't have to be necessarily heavy in mushrooms to get the flavor.
Okay.
So we're gonna turn this up, let it come to a boil, bubble for like 2-3 minutes, and then simmer it, and you can keep it warm until you're ready to use it.
Awesome. All right, so we are going to then grab our steaks and just get those prepped and ready to roll. So we have 2 pieces of filet mignon that we're using today, but this, you said this really works with, you can do it on skirt steak, you could use chicken,
white meat, dark meat, whatever.
Whatever. But when it comes to steak, I think one of the things that people often forget is to really season it well.
Yeah.
So can you please show everybody how to salt and pepper
The first thing that you want to do is take it out and let it come a little bit to room temperature before you cook it. So like we took this out before we even started making the sauce.
Okay.
And then once you do that, you just put like a little drizzle of olive oil, you know, whatever kind of oil you have is fine. And then we're gonna do that, get them coated. And then you're going to season them more than you would think. It really creates like a nice crust on the outside of the steak, and you are also, you know, the flavor will get into the steak as well. So salt will enhance the steak's flavor, and then pepper to taste, depending on, you know.
Right, how,
If you don't like pepper, you don't have to pepper them, but I would not recommend not salting them. So just a little sprinkle of pepper. Do this with my left hand.
We'll just rub it in, it's fine.
Rub it in, and then again, these are still a little cold, so we'll let them sit out for a little longer, and then we'll sear them. And with steaks this little, you could probably get away with just the pan, but depending on how you like your steak cooked, you would finish it in the oven.
Okay. So we have a pan over high heat.
Yes.
That oil is just about to smoking point. So now we're gonna sear our steaks.
Yes, we just put a touch of oil in the pan, and then we're gonna add our steaks and not touch them for about 90 seconds.
Once you pull your steaks out of the oven, you want to let them rest for about 10 minutes, right? So don't touch them. We want all the juices to stay put in the meat, and then we're going to top it with our mushroom sauce.
Yep, a little parsley and
you're good to go. And a nice side salad. We'd recommend vegetables with your meat. Sarah, let's dig in. Let's see how we did here. Oh, that's really good. We both took really big pieces. Guys, listen, Culinary Concepts, what's the website?
culinaryconceptscorp.com.
Corp.com, and Instagram, Facebook?
Culinary Concepts Corp, Culinary Concepts Corp.
Okay, so be sure to check her out. Guys, you'll get this recipe at caradifalco.com, and of course, you can always follow me in all my foodie adventures at Cara Di Falco, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And as always, you can find Sarah and I. We've started doing some live hands-on cooking classes, so be sure to sign up for emails at caradifalco.com. So far, we have sold out both of our cooking classes, so if you want to be first to access those tickets, be sure you sign up. I will see you guys next week. Bon appetit.